Drone technology has arrived everywhere. It is now applied in drone package delivery, drone cinematography, drone rescue missions, and more. With all the drones in the air, planes, helicopters, VTOLs, how can we keep the air traffic free of collisions? Speaking about the drone technology, which has arrived everywhere, in every continent, every country still has its regulation towards the drone technology. And in Involi, your company, you came up with the technology which is built around drone technology. Please tell us more about it.
Sure. So, like you mentioned, Involi is really working closely with authorities to have a solution that can enable the safe integration of drones into the airspace. The airspace is going to be something fully shared, drone, commercial drone, aircraft, helicopters, etc. that
VTOLs.
Are increasing, VTOL, exactly. So there is really a need for a system, full system that will understand where are all the flying objects, where they are going to be, so you can really anticipate that, and we say give eyes to the drone so they can really avoid any potential collision in the sky.
Build kind of an ecosystem for the full air traffic control.
Exactly.
Of all the flying objects in the air. How big is the drone market? Because I see different figures, but basically they say by 2024, it's going to triple in size. Every country is different again in the regulation. What is your insights of the market?
It's really hard to tell with a lot of certainty, but the main forecasts are all going in the same direction. Gigantic increase in the next few years. Drone markets is somewhere between 80 to 150 billions by 2025 in terms of market opportunity around drones. So even if you see some different numbers, I would say the trend is absolutely the same, and it's really going to be something extremely big. It really depends on a lot of factors. It can be regulation, a little bit on the technology, social acceptance, etc.
Commercial drones are booming the market, especially in the US and in Asia.
Yes, absolutely. At the moment, it's more the hobbyist drone that take the major part of the market, the major share. But we envision that in the next 5 years, commercial drone will be close to 50% of all drones in the sky. And those kind of drones are the one doing agriculture, survey, delivery of goods or person, etc.
Package delivery is not yet that common in Switzerland, or it's not yet even allowed. There's lots of restrictions and regulation in terms of the drone package delivery. There are, I understand, some pilot projects in the US on delivery by Amazon. Well, Amazon is not delivering in Switzerland in the first place at the moment. In the current geopolitical situation on the drone attacks that we speak a lot in the media, how can your technology help governments prevent those drone attacks?
So it's definitely one thing that is central is safety and security in the sky. Those are kind of the two main sides of a safe airspace. On the security side, it's more everything that's linked to rogue drones, doing the disruptions in the airport, etc. And on the safety side is really how to coordinate all the air traffic, how to make them fly safely. And this is more on this side that we're operating. It's kind of how to make the infrastructure for the drones, how to build the highway, the traffic light, the roundabouts when you already have the cars. So this is where we have one central card to play in this
more
system.
and more devices and vehicles that come up in the air, and we need to build those safe highways.
Yes.
Peacemaking drones.
Exactly. Yes, we envision, I think, a doubling of the aircraft, be it big airplanes or even the smaller one and helicopter in the next few years, and a few millions of drones in the airspace also in the next few years.
Who are your customers in this space?
So first of all, that would be the end customers. The end customers being the drone operators. So they are the one using the drones for different types of commercial application, and usually they have already some mission every day, and they need to have flight awareness. So they need to understand what's happening around so they can anticipate and avoid any collision in the sky. So those are definitely one of our clients. And on the other side, you have government, public bodies, etc., that are also in need to complement the flight awareness, the vision of the air traffic they have, because in some regions they are totally blind. There is no information, there is no air traffic data that is available.
So you're giving eyes
to the drone,
to the drones. You have special devices that you set up on the platforms?
Yes. So our technology is nothing on board of the drone, nothing on board of the aircraft. Everything is decentralized on the ground. So it's a network, decentralized network of sensors, what we call microcontrol tower. So it's a kind of the same idea of what you have for aviation, the big control towers you have in an airport, but that is scaled down to be fit for the drone. But this is the idea.
You bring the data available on the traffic.
Exactly.
Traffic police.
Exactly. So really information, real-time information about the air traffic, any kind of air traffic, and we bring this information to the drone.
So what is your envision in the upcoming few years of deployment of this technology here in Switzerland and abroad in Europe?
Abroad, yeah. So at the moment, we are part of this initiative that is called U-Space, the Swiss U-Space. The idea is how, from a government point of view, or a country point of view, you can safely integrate the drones into the air traffic. Switzerland is actually the first country to implement that nationwide with different partners, the Federal Office of Civil Aviation, SkyGuide, companies like AirMap, Google Wing, SenseFly, etc., that are participating, and we are the flight awareness provider, really how to bring this data in real time to enable all those drone applications. At the moment, we have around 25% of Switzerland covered by our system. Full country coverage will be achieved by next year. So really full view about the airspace in Switzerland. And of course, now that we have kind of demonstrated that it works and that it makes sense in Switzerland, we are turning our eyes abroad to other countries, to the US, of course, to Asia, to some countries in Africa, and repeat the Swiss success.
Yeah. US and Asia is a big market.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Mélanie, for sharing your insights. Thank you for watching this interview with Mélanie Guittet from Involi, that is offering the technology built around drone technology, giving eyes to the drones and securing the air traffic with all the flying vehicles. I'm your host, Yelena Ganzov, and stay tuned to our next interview of Insight tomorrow.